Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video we will discuss what to do with the new section in KDP which is called AI generated content. I see a lot of questions, a lot of doubts. Can you still use AI? What do I have to fill in when I have to choose? I use ChatGPT. Do I have to fill in? What do I have to fill in? So in this video I'm going to dive into this. Let me check. I have to click here and then we go into the nitty-gritty in this video. So KDP AI generated content section. My name is Juan. I'm the founder of European Self-Publishers Group and welcome to my YouTube channel. So you probably already saw this when you were uploading or your ebook or your paperback book, a section called AI generated content with a link here. What is AI generated content? And as you maybe have heard, they updated their content guidelines regarding this section. In this video, I'm going to help you, explain to you if you can still use ChatGPT, Midjourney to create your books, and how you can use it, and when you have to fill in yes, and when you can fulfill no here, even when you use ChatGPT or other AI tools like Grammarly to create your content. So, agenda. Can I still use AI to create my books? Short answer, yes. I will dive into that next. Do I always have to mention the use of AI tools? No, you don't have to, because there are some exceptions. You can use AI tools to help you in the process, and then it's still AI assisted. I will dive into that, and you still don't have to mention it. And other times when you use AI generated content, you do have to mention it. And I will explain everything exactly in this video. So what is KDP going to do with this info? We're going to dive into that as well. I will help you filling in the AI generated content section. And what if you use ghostwriters and designers and you're not sure if they use AI? What do you do? The answer in this video as well. So, can I still use AI to create my books? Yes, of course. Otherwise, Amazon don't have any new books anymore, because nowadays everyone's using it and it's still allowed. They didn't forbid it, and I think they are following many laws. Countries are creating new laws. And the new law normally consists about you have to inform your audience about the use of AI, but they don't really prohibit it, because it's the next step. It's just an evolution, and they can't stop it. But in some cases you have to inform KDP, in other cases you don't, and you really want to make sure you follow the KDP guidelines to prevent your account from termination. Of course, you don't want to lie to KDP. So the KDP's AI guidelines, it applies to all books published on KDP, on Kindle Direct Publishing, so both ebooks and paperback books, and it applies to the following content inside your books: text, images, and translations. So, if you have an English book and you want to translate to Spanish and use ChatGPT, then you have to inform KDP about that. More on that later. But now it's really important that you understand the difference between AI generated and AI assisted and the responsibility of this all. So, AI generated. So this is directly from the Amazon, from the KDP policy page. AI generated, we define AI generated content as text, images, or translations created by an AI-based tool. If you use an AI-based tool to create the actual content, whether text, images, or translations, it's considered AI-generated, even if you applied substantial edits afterwards. So, in my own words, I would define this as if the first version, for example, of a paragraph or of a chapter or your whole book, the first version is generated by a tool like ChatGPT, Jasper AI, other AI tools, and then you're going to edit. It doesn't matter if you edit a little bit or you rewrite the complete thing, you redraw the complete thing. If the first version is created by AI, then it's AI generated. And then you always have to inform KDP about this. Can you still publish this? Yes, you can, but you have to inform KDP about it. AI assisted, the next one. So AI assisted, if you created the content yourself and you used AI-based tools to edit, refine, error check, or otherwise improve that content, whether text or images, then it's considered AI assisted and not AI generated. Similarly, if you use an AI-based tool to brainstorm and generate ideas, but ultimately created the text or images yourself, then it's also considered AI assisted and not AI generated. And in that case, and this is really cool, it's not necessary to inform KDP of the use of such tools or processes. So if you or your freelancer you hire to write your book or to create pictures or cover, if you or you started creating the content yourself and only use tools to improve, but they created themselves, then it's considered AI assisted. So a stupid example is you write a paragraph and you use Grammarly for the spelling correction. Then of course it's AI assisted because you created it and not Grammarly the text. Or even if you use ChatGPT to get out spelling mistakes, or ChatGPT to write it a longer version of the description you gave, then it's written by you and not by ChatGPT. Then it's AI assisted. You don't have to inform KDP according to this text. So maybe they updated, but this is the text as it is at September 2023. So yeah, I think this leaves a lot of room for us to still use AI to really improve the quality of the things we produce. But it has to be our product and not an AI product. That's really the distinguish of the difference KDP wants to know. And even if you create something with AI, like I said, you can still publish it, you only have to inform them. So how do we inform them? So in other words, already said it, who created the first version of the content as it shows up in your book? You or freelancers created the first version. Then it's AI assisted and you don't need to inform KDP. If AI created the first version and you edit it, or your freelancer edit it, or whatever, then it's AI generated and you have to inform KDP. So where do you inform them? Well, on the second details page, or I think it's called the book content page of the ebook content page, in the middle, you see this new section, AI generated content, it puts in. And there you can say, is it AI assisted or AI generated? They said, here they asked, did you use AI tools in creating text, images or translations in your book? So you can say no, even if you use ChatGPT to brainstorm an idea, you can still say no. But if you use ChatGPT to write the actual paragraph, to write the actual chapter, and you do a lot of stuff editing, then you have to say yes. And then this opens. So this applies to text, images and translations. And the options are for all three the same. So first is none, some sections with minimal or no editing, some sections with extensive editing, entire work with minimal or no editing, entire work with extensive editing. So an example is, you created all your book with ChatGPT, and then you do, then you think, well, some parts miss a little bit, are too robotic. Right? They see it's not written by humans, so some parts I'm going to correct, to improve, add a little bit story, and that's it. Then you can say entire work with minimal or no editing. But if you only do one small thing, you wrote an entire book yourself, but with something, well, I need some ideas from ChatGPT, and I just copy and paste it directly from ChatGPT, then you can say some sections, and then depending on how much you edit it, you choose one of these things. And this makes sense. Same applies to images, same applies to translations. So for example, with images, if you have a book offer created by a freelancer, but this freelancer used Midjourney to create the first version, then you are responsible at the moment you upload your book with the book offer to choose images, entire work with minimal or no editing or extensive editing, whatever it is. You have to choose that, and you're uploading the book offer, so you are responsible. KDP is very clear on this. And you are responsible for verifying that all AI-generated and or AI-assisted content adheres to all content guidelines. So you're not only responsible to say it's AI-generated, you don't have to mention AI-assisted, of course, but you also have to make sure it not violates any copyrighted works. You can use maybe images.google.com, the reserve image seeker. It's really easy. You just select your book offer or you select your image, and then Google Images looks for similar work, and then you can see if it's plagiarized or not. And other tools, Grammarly isn't really the best in it. You can also use to check if the text is plagiarized or not. But you're always responsible for to do this. And the next slide I'm going to help you with this. But before we go into that, please don't forget, in the next page we will talk about what to do with content created by freelancers. If you're doubting if they used ChatGPT or Midjourney or other AI tools, if you're doubting, I have a tip for you. But for now, if you're not already in my Facebook group for self-publishers, it's called the European Self-Publishers, but you can always join, even if you're from US, South America, Africa, Asia, wherever you are. Please join my Facebook group. I only accept people answering all 3 questions seriously. That's my filter to see if you're going to add value to the group or not. If you're too lazy to even answer my questions, then you probably will never add any value. So that's why you are not accepted in my group. And if you're curious how I was able to scale from €8 a month to $11,027 a month in just 12 months, below this video you see a link where you can subscribe to my email list, and I will share with you the 10 secrets I use to scale from €8 to $11,027 a month in just 12 months. So very interesting for everyone. Maybe you're already applying some secrets, but I'm sure my email list of my emails will help you in some way or another. So this we already talked about. Content created by freelancers. So nowadays many freelancers have started to use AI tools because they want to make money, they want to create more content, the higher quality, so they can make more money. But you are always responsible for what you upload, even if other people created it. And the big problem is freelancers are not always honest with you, because you say, I want to have the text written by a human, but they think, well, I have to feed my family, so I have to create a lot of text fast, I have to write a book fast, so they use ChatGPT, and they're not telling the whole truth to you. So what I will do from now on, always share this information about what happens on KDP, that you only have to inform KDP if the text or image is AI generated or AI assisted. They will probably say AI assisted, but please make sure that they don't lie. And what I would do, I would send them a contract and let them sign the contract before you pay them, that they only use AI tools to assist them, or at least if they use ChatGPT to generate a paragraph, that they tell it to you, so you know it's AI generated, but they probably won't do it. But let them sign a contract, let them sign a document with date. You also have to sign it. So at least when you get in trouble with KDP, you have some documents, some legal stuff to prove that you are not aware. They will probably block your account anyway, but then you can, get some legal consequences to your writer or to your designer. So hope this helps. And again, you will always be responsible for all the content you upload. So take this seriously, let them sign a contract so they feel the pressure, and they, at least it raises the bar for people to be honest to you, and it raises the bar so they won't really cheat on you. A lot of people will just not do the work anymore, or they will just write it again like the old days. So conclusion, we don't know at the moment. One of the topics was, what will KDP do with this content? At the moment it's only for their internal use. So they don't put anything on Amazon.com, on Amazon everywhere in the world that says this book is AI assisted or this book is AI generated. They don't publish that at the moment. And by the way, they cannot never say AI assisted because you don't have to inform them. But at the moment they don't say this book is generated through AI, but maybe some countries are going to require from all art, all books, all text to indicate this is AI generated text or this is human written, created art or text. So that's why they're already collecting this information. And if it comes visible, probably people are more likely to buy things, art, text, translations done by humans, by other humans, than done by AI. I think AI, they consider it lower value. It has to be free. And they don't really want to spend money on something that's generated by AI. So my advice is to focus on AI-assisted content. Also make sure you have contact with a freelancer and that you or your freelancer is the creator and will only use AI for ideas to brainstorm or edit or refine, edit, check, or otherwise improve text, images for your books. So I hope this video helps you. Please don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and of course join my Facebook group and join my email list if you like this video, and hope to see you next one. Bye bye.